So if you think what we've done up until now is redneck, this is going to take the cake. Sick. All right, so it's a super nice day, and I'm going to utilize the situation to do something I've been wanting to do for a while now. As you guys have seen in the last couple of videos, this thing is now in a condition where it can no longer be on that engine stand, and it's sitting on the floor. I'm having a hard time getting that in here with that sitting there, so we're gonna build one of those K-Series carts on a budget with a Harbor Freight rolly cart. Says that thing's rated for 1,000 pounds, so we're gonna find out with this engine I've been building. Now the goal here is to get this thing on there and kind of like make it as minimal as possible, because there's facets of this engine I would like to be able to work on with it on the cart so I can, you know, obviously manipulate it easily. That's the goal. Let's make that turd carry that turd, because this turd's cheap and doesn't want to buy a $300 1-inch square stock cart that has 3 pipes welded to it to bolt this thing to. Seemed a little excessive, but who am I? Who am I? We're gonna do it our way. First things first though, we gotta get that on there. So I have to get that thing back out. You guys know how much I love that thing. Last video, you guys heard me complaining that I really hate this thing, and mainly it's just because of everything you watched me just do and how floppy and flimsy and annoying they are and noisy. But another subscriber that goes by Southwest Flow told me a trick to make this thing a little bit more bearable. So we're gonna try it. So he basically said, instead of, you know, doing this 400,000 times to get the arm to go up, we can just lift it up, after I probably just let a bunch of air in, leaving that loose. All right. Actually, that's probably where I need it. I gotta be honest, I feel like knowing that, not that he was right, I'm glad he was right, but knowing that kind of makes me hate this thing even more. Anyway, that being said, I'm not sure what your real name is, but thanks, Southwest Flow. I hate it. So it is listing a little bit towards the transmission side, but to be honest, if I was just storing this thing, that would probably be enough. I might try to move it forward just a little bit and then figure out how to kind of, you know, brace it back here. Well, I'm sure that was painful to watch. We've made progress. So the engine is now sitting as level as it can on that cart. Got that block there to support the transmission so that it sits level. That one right there kind of indexes the oil pan where it needs to be. And this little guy in the back here, that little guy is sitting with an oil pan bolt kind of dug into it, which is perfect. Although, I kind of want that cap closed a little bit, so I might try to move it over. Anyway, that one there kind of supports the back of the engine from rolling over. I don't know if I need to put another one here, kind of like so, to kind of help index the oil pan a little bit more. I could could do something like that. I could take that off, replace this board with this one, and put this guy on top of it. There's that. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Let's do that. So I added a carabiner to this so that the engine would want to hang like this, so I could quit fighting it spinning around. And I was kind of worried about this thing and like how strong it is. I'd say it's plenty strong. I don't think I need to worry about that much. If you guys are hanging your engines with chains, you gotta do this. This is so nice. We've been doing rope for a long time, and my dad's doing engine swaps and stuff for people. And I always knew the rope was nice, but I kind of devised this brake method on my own. And it's working out really nice. Clean. Also clean. Things don't usually go this way. That is on there. That's nice. I'm pretty happy with that, even though it's pretty janky. However, that cost me a grand total of $32. So I'm not gonna complain. Now you guys watched me drill a hole and then put a, metal threaded eyelet down into it. We're not gonna talk about that. But really, its only job is just to keep the cart on the motor more than the motor on the cart. So that strap doesn't have to be very tight. But I gotta be honest, for 30 bucks and some spare 2x4s and a spare strap, I'm not gonna complain about that. And the nice thing is, around super nice and it's pretty stable. So to be honest, I don't really think that strap is doing anything. But now that I have this cart, this turd fits nicely. Under the bench. And then when that one's in the car, whatever unlucky victim I pick next can chill on the cart. As long as it has a Type Civic SI oil pan on it, which it will. But there you go. I gotta be honest, there's a part of me that'll be bummed when that thing goes back in the car. That's gonna be nice to pull into every day. Look at that. Made a whole YouTube video for 32 bucks. Not bad. We'll see you next time.